or you're going to send your answers. Okay? So, our lesson for this episode is about introduction to statistics. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to explain statistics and identify different types of basic scales of measurement. Now, so let us now begin. We will now study the different definitions of statistics. The word statistics conveys a variety of meaning to people in different walks of life. So, depende po kung sino yung kanino applicable yung word na statistics. Nag-iiba din po yung kanyang definition. The word statistics come from the Italian word statista. Okay? And statistics is defined as a collection, presentation, analysis, and interpretation of numerical data according to Croxton and Cowden, which is, this definition is applicable to us, especially in our class, because later on you will be having your own science investigatory project. Statistics is the sciences and art of dealing with figure and facts. Okay, so when we're dealing figure and facts, we are using statistics. Now, we have here a certain word wherein it is also associated with statistics. This word is biostatistics. Okay? Biostatistics is the branch of statistics applied to biological or medical sciences. And it is a method. Biostatistics is the method used in dealing with statistics in the field of health sciences such as biology, medicine, nursing, public health, etc. Okay, so next one. Biostatistics is the branch of statistics applied to biology or medical sciences, which is called biometry. Biometry, from the Greek word bios, means life. Anyway, it is being introduced to you when you were in grade 7. Bio means life, and metron means measured. So, it is a measurement of life. Now, why are we studying statistics? So, this time, we will be discussing the use and application of statistics. First one, it facilitates comparison. Second, it simplifies the message of figure, which you will be dealing with later on with your SIP or Science Investigatory Project. Next one, it helps in formulating that and testing hypothesis. So magkakaroon din po tayo niyan by next month siguro. And it helps in prediction. So through statistics, we can predict or infer a certain phenomena. Okay? We will be discussing that later on pag kasalukuyan na nating ginagawa yung inyong mga SIP. And let us proceed with the scale of measurement. So measurement is being introduced to you when you were in grade 7 also, I believe. Measurement is the process of assigning numbers or labels to objects. Take note. Objects, persons, states, or events in accordance with the specific rules to represent quantities or qualities attributes. Next one, we do not measure, take note of this, we do not measure objects, persons, etc. We measure attributes. Take note, attributes or features that define them. Okay, now let us proceed with the four basic scales of measurement. Okay, pwede kayong mag-jot down. We have the first basic scale of measurement, we have the nominal scale. Second one, we have the ordinal scales. Third one, we have the interval scales. And fourth one rather, we have the ratio scales. So we'll be discussing this one by one. Okay, what is nominal measurement? There must be distinct classes, but these classes have no quantitative properties. Therefore, no comparison can be made in terms of one category being higher than the other. For example, there are two classes for variable gender, males and females. There are no quantitative properties for this variable or these classes, and therefore, gender is a nominal variable. Gender po ha, male and female. And sometimes, numbers are used to designate category membership. For example, may numbers yan 1 to 4, country of origin. 1 is to United States, 2 is to Mexico, 3 is to Canada, and 4 other countries. As simple as that. Yun lang, ganun lang kasimple yung ating nominal scale. Next one, let us proceed with ordinal scales. There are distinct classes, but these classes have a natural ordering or ranking. Take note from the word ranking. The difference can be ordered on the basis of magnitude. For example, final position of horses in a thoroughbred race in an ordinal variable. The horses finish first, second, third, fourth, and so on. So yun yung kanilang ranking. First to, kung 10 sila o di 1 to 10. The difference between first and second is not necessarily equivalent to the difference between second and third or between third and fourth. For instance, kung yung horse nakarating siya after 1 minute, yung pangalawa 1 minute and 10 seconds, hindi importante dito kung 20 seconds yung lamang ng pangatlo and 30 seconds yung lamang ng pang-apat. Ang iniintindi lang natin dito, class, is only the ordinal scales. Okay? I hope naintindihan po natin. Malinaw po ba? Pwedeng mag-thumbs up sa ating group chat. Kung malinaw po. Okay, thank you. Marami nagta-thumbs up. Ibig sabihin, naintindihan naman yung ating discussion. So please, sabihan lang ako kung masyadong mabilis para at least makapag-adjust po tayo. Ano? Okay? So thank you. Ang dami ng mga nag-thumbs up. Thank you so much. Ibig sabihin, naintindihan naman yung ating discussion for this afternoon. Okay. It does not assume that the intervals between numbers are equal. Ito yung sinasabi ko kanina. Intervals, hindi importante kung pare-parehas or magkakaiba yung intervals ng bawat isa. What is important here is we have the first, second, third, fourth, and so iraranking lang natin sila. Okay, so let's proceed with interval scales. It is possible to compare differences in magnitude, but importantly, the 0 point does not have a natural meaning. It captures the properties of nominal and ordinal scales used by most psychological tests. Okay. Designates an equal interval ordering. The distance between, for example, A1 and A2 is the same as the distance between A4 and A5. So kanina, doon sa pinag-uusapan natin kanina na ordinal scales, ordering or ranking. Wala tayong pakialam doon sa kanilang interval. Dito naman, what we will be dealing here is the interval ordering. Okay? We can see that the same difference exists between, ito na, 10 degrees Celsius, 20 degrees Celsius. Okay, so, and then 25 degrees Celsius to 35 degrees Celsius. But we can say, we cannot say that 20 degrees Celsius is twice as hot as the temperature of 10 degrees Celsius. Take note, meron yung interval which is 10 degree Celsius. So ulitin ko, dito interval, kailangan natin yung interval ng bawat isa is same. Okay? Next one, we have ratio scales. It is the highest level for measurement. Okay? Kanina, doon sa nominal, we have the only male and female. And then, doon sa ating ordinal, nirarank natin sila regardless of the interval. Dito doon sa pangatlo ng interval, yung interval na mismo natin pinag-uusapan. And for this fourth, we have the ratio scales. This level has all three attributes. It has the magnitude, equal interval, and absolute 0 point. Okay? Magnitude, equal interval, and absolute 0 point. It represents continuous values. Example, the biophysical parameters here, we have the weight or the mass. Take note ha, i-insert lang natin, weight and mass are two different terms. Ang mass natin ay iba doon sa weight. Minsan kasi nag-fill up tayo ng mga forms, weight kasi ang nakalagay. But when in fact, ang weight is nakadepende sa gravity. Okay? So, kung nagpunta tayo sa moon, yung ating weight, babagsak siya by 6 because the pull of gravity on the moon is only 1/6 of here in Earth. Okay? So, take note, magkaiba po sila. We have another biophysical parameters. We have the height, volume, and blood pressure. Okay? Pansinin niyo, ano ang equivalent? 30 kg is thrice of 10 kg. Okay? Anong ibig sabihin? That there are 10 kilograms in 30 kilogram. Okay? 20 centimeter is twice of 10 centimeters. Multiplication lang naman ito, it's very simple. 8 hours is 4 times of 2 hours. Okay? So as simple as that. Each of these scales has different properties. Yung sinasabi natin kanina, the magnitude, equal intervals, and true 0 point, and allows for different interpretations. The scales are listed in a hierarchical order. Nominal scales have the fewest measurement. Okay. Take note, fewest measurement. Di ba? Male and female yung pinag-uusapan natin kanina. And another, nominal scales. Okay. Measurement properties and ratio having the most properties, including the properties of all the scales beneath it on the hierarchy. So, kino-compare lang natin dito nominal and ratio. And the goal is to be able to identify the type of measurement scale and to understand proper use and interpretation of the scale. So, pag nag-measure kasi tayo, hindi pwede na ordinal ang gusto ko, hindi pwedeng basta ordinal yung pipiliin natin. Or interval yung gusto ko. Okay? So, merong iba't ibang gamit. Yung scale ay yung nominal, ordinal, interval, and ratio. Okay. So, halimbawa sa nominals, halimbawa sabihin nating may karera. So, bawat manakbo, meron silang maliit na flag. Okay? Yung symbols na naka-assign sa bawat runner, that is a nominal scale. Symbol. Okay? And the ordinal, yung rank order of winners. Okay. So, may first, second, third, and fourth. Take note ha. Gagamitan natin ng nominal scale yung kanilang symbols ng kanilang flag. Ang gagamitan natin ng ordinal scale ay yung kanilang ranking. Ang gagamitan natin ng interval scale is the performance rating on 0 to 10 scale. Halimbawa, yung yung third rather is 3, yung second is 7, and yung first place is 9. So, performance rating. So, may pinakamantas na performance syempre, yung first place which is 9, yung second place which is 7, and the third place is 3. And for the ratio scale, we have the time to finish the race. Okay. So, dito naman sa ratio, very familiar naman siguro kayo na pag runs ang contest. I think and I believe you are familiar with the Olympic gold medalist for 100-meter dash, which is Usain Bolt. He ran only 9.54 seconds in 100 meters. So dito sa ratio, ang kukunin natin, the first place is 13.4 seconds dito sa example natin. So kung sino may maiksing time to finish the race is the first place, which is 13.4, followed by 14.1, and the last one, yung third natin, we have 15.2. Okay? So malinaw po ba? Nagkaintindihan po tayo? Pwede pong mag-comment sa ating group chat. Pwede rin mag-thumbs up kung nakakasunod pa rin po tayo. Okay? Nakakasunod pa rin po ba tayo? Ayan, ang dami. Thank you. Nasusundan pa rin po natin, ano? Okay. So, meron tayong table dito. Another example. But I want you to do also a simple example of different scales of measurement. So, halos lahat naman sa GC na lang sila nakatuon. May mga viewers tayo sa YouTube live stream, pero yung iba mas pinipili nilang mag-comment dito sa group chat. Okay? So, who wants to have an example? Ganito na lang. Kung sino yung gustong sumagot for this, pwede kayong mag-type or mag-send sa ating group chat. Okay? So, just identify if it is a nominal, ordinal, interval, or ratio. Okay? So, hindi muna tayo lalayo dito sa ating example. Ano po? Hindi tayo lalayo dyan para at least hindi po kayo mahirapan. Now, ang isasagot lang po is nominal, ordinal, interval, and ratio. Okay. So, may mga nagko-comment din sa ating YouTube live stream. We have Miss Vizcara and Kit Cargo yata yung isa. Okay. So, are you now ready? Okay. So, how do you classify a scale of measurement? Sinasabi is yung ranking ng mga barangay officials during election. First kagawad, second kagawad, and familiar tayo din kasi sa barangay lang naman tayo. Okay, yung mga sa GC sasagot, okay lang. Yung iba naman, pwedeng sumagot dun sa live chat sa YouTube live stream natin. Okay? So, yan, maraming nagtatype. Hintayin ko lang sandali yung mga sagot. Okay. Is it a nominal, ordinal, interval, or ratio? Okay? Take note. Arrangement ng mga barangay kagawad sa inyong mga barangay. Okay, may mga sumagot na. We have Gabriel Posadas, Marilet, we have Altea, Kit Cargo, Rizalin, Patrick, John Mark Gadjano, Averdeen. Ayan na, very good. Lahat sila ordinal yung kanilang mga sagot, which is correct. Now, huwag tayong lalayo doon. Paano kung ang sasabihin sa inyo is yung bilang ng votes na nakuha nila? Which is yung first, meron siyang 650. Yung second, meron siyang 600. Third, meron siyang 550 and so on hanggang dun sa 7. Take note, what is scale of measurement yung ang tinatanong dito when we are referring to the number of votes. Ayan, may mga humabol pa. Rizalin, Patrick, John Mark. Ayan. Okay, we have Arian Rosel Estrada. Okay? So, magta-thumbs up ako. After ng thumbs up ko, ang sagot nyo na is for the question number 2, which is the number of votes garnered by the different barangay officials. Okay? Halos lahat dito na sumagot sa ayan. Dito naman sa ating live chat, correct answer din si Kyra Vizcara. Sino pa yon? John Mark Gadjana, okay, sumagot din. Bot. Sila lang din yung sumagot dito kanina. Okay, sa number of votes, is it nominal, ordinal, interval, or ratio? Okay, yung ba nagtatype? Ayan. Gabriel Posadas. We have Ellen Grace, Averdeen, Arian Rosel, Melissa, Kit Cargo, Patrick, Rizalin, Charis May. Ayan, very good. It is ratio. Okay? So, paano naman kung ang tinatanong, we have Kyra Alicia din, ayan. Charis May, nasa kwan sila sa live stream. John Mark Gadjano also, correct answer. Okay, so let us now proceed. The first one kanina is ordinal, first, second, third, hanggang 7 yan. We have 7 barangay councilors. Ano? In ratio naman, yun na, yung number of votes nila. And sa nominal scale, pwedeng sabihin natin yung kanilang mga pwedeng pangalan nila. And sa interval, it's not necessary naman na para-paras yung kanilang pagitan. Okay? So, enough for that po muna tayo. Let us discuss the table here. So, for nominal, basic characteristics, review ito and then additional, ano? Numbers identify and classify objects. Okay? Common examples of nominal. Social security numbers, numbering of football players. Okay? Malapit-lapit sa akin itong football kasi I am a player before and at the same time, naging coach din ako. So medyo malapit ito sa akin kaya nandito itong example lang ito. And marketing example, brand numbers and store types. That is a nominal data or scale. For ordinal, basic characteristics niya, numbers indicate the relative positions of objects but not the magnitude of differences between them. Common examples, quality rankings, rankings of teams in tournament. Okay, halimbawa sa NBA ngayon, Rank 1 sa Western Conference ang Phoenix Suns, followed by the Golden State Warriors. So that is an example of ordinal scale. For marketing examples naman, preference rankings, market position, and social class. For interval, differences between objects can be compared. 0 point is arbitrary. Sa interval yan that is the basic characteristic. Example, temperature. Okay? When you were in grade 7, na-introduce na siguro sa inyo yung degrees Celsius and degrees Fahrenheit. Wherein degrees Celsius, yan yung madalas mas yan yung ginagamit natin madalas dito sa Pilipinas, especially sa ating mga thermometers. Okay? So yung mga nasubukan na test using the thermometer to get the body temperature, degrees Celsius po yung madalas ginagamit dyan. Degrees Fahrenheit kasi hindi masyadong ginagamit dito sa Pilipinas. And sa marketing examples, attitudes, opinions, index, numbers. Okay? Interval po yan. Okay, for the ratio, 0 point is fixed. Take note, fixed. Ratios of scale values can be compared. Okay? So, common examples nito, length, weight, ayun na, nabanggit ko kanina, mass. Take note, mass and weight are two different terms and two different things siya. So, please, huwag nyo silang pagpapalitin. And sa marketing examples natin, we have the age, sales, income, costs. Yan na yung ating mga ratio. And we also have here the descriptive statistics. Descriptive statistics used to organize and summarize the data to draw meaningful interpretations which we will be utilizing pagpatapos na yung yung inyong mga science investigatory project after ng inyong data gathering. Okay? Descriptive statistics deal with the enumeration, organization, and graphical representation of data na madalas ginagamitan natin siya ng table and graph. Take note, graphical representation of data which will be used after your data gathering. Okay? Descriptive statistics includes, take note, measures to condense data, measures of central tendency, measures of dispersion, and measures of relationship. Okay po? So, sa bagay, itong mga ito madidiscuss pa natin in the coming days, pero introduce na natin, measures to condense data, frequency, and percentage distribution through tabulation and graphic representation. We have here the table, familiar kayo dyan, graphs and diagrams. When you were in elementary, sa inyong mga math subjects, laging gumagamit kayo ng graphs and even diagrams and percentages. Okay? Sa table, gumagamit tayo frequency distribution table, contingency table, multiple response table, and miscellaneous table. Okay? So, sa mga susunod na discussions natin, we'll be dealing with those terms. Sa graphs and diagrams natin, we have here the bar diagram, pie chart, histogram, frequency, polygon, line diagram. Ayan. So, mapag-uusapan pa natin yan on the coming days. Okay? So, sa measurement of central tendency, introduce lang natin to. For the nominal, ordinal, interval, meron siyang katapat na measures of central tendency, which we will be studying by the coming days. We have the mean, median, and mode. For nominal, measurement of central tendency gagamitin natin, we have the mode. For ordinal, we will be having median. For interval, we will be having the mean. And ratio, it is mean also because it is measured on a scale with absolute 0. Okay? So, hopefully, medyo nalinawan na tayo on statistics because for the previous weeks, natapos na natin yung about research since research and statistics tayo, unti-unti, i-apply natin yung knowledge natin from research and statistics in preparation for your science investigatory project. Okay? So, I hope naintindihan lahat yung ating mga diniscuss and then yung ating short activity kanina, yung mga sumagot dito, recorded naman. As promised, ano? We'll be having some plus points dun sa mga sumasagot. Okay? So, pwede bang mag-thumbs up kung wala na tayong mga katanungan? Pero kung may katanungan tayo, okay, hintayin ko dito sa ating group chat. Kung may mga medyo hindi malinaw sa inyo at susubukan nating sagutin because we still have 3 minutes naman. So, nakikita ko, nagta-thumbs up sila. Thank you. So, ibig sabihin, may mga, at itong mga ito, naintindihan nila, but, okay, yung activity for this week, please wait. Hanggang mamaya, I'll be sending the activity. Because yung mga ibang title ninyo, approve na. And yung mga iba, hindi pa kasi nagsisend. Yung iba, hindi pa natin na-finalize. So hopefully for this afternoon, ma-finalize natin yung mga iba. So that by next week, kung sakasakali lang naman na magkaroon tayo ng face-to-face classes, limited, okay? Limited face-to-face classes by next week. Hopefully, we can now will be finalizing your titles, all of you. Okay? Lahat po kayo. Okay? So, thank you for your active participation, ano? And hopefully, kung magkakaroon pa ulit tayo ng ganitong mga discussion, and I expect na ganito pa rin ka-active ang karamihan sa inyo. And for those students wasn't able to connect, by next time siguro makaka-connect naman po sila. Okay, so once again, good afternoon to all of you. Thank you and have a good day.